Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Baso Sadjri. I'm from bilingual class, study program of science education, math and science faculty, State University of Makassar. In this video, I want to talk about survival Earth. Humans have been lucky not to have experienced catastrophes on a global scale, like those that exquisite 99% of other species. Humans have come to reside as the most powerful species on this planet. But it's easy to forget no versus to wipe out many of our ancestors. This video catastrophes maps out key events over the last 75,000 years. During that time, humans were subjected to supervolcanoes that nearly devastated whole regions of Earth that covered Europa with the ice sheet. Many kilometers thick is said to have thwarted to development of complex civilization, and the cosmic catastrophe that followed is believed to change life forever for early inhabitants of North America and Indonesia. 5 million years ago, planet Earth underwent a drastic change in orbital way. The massive volcanic activity that took place in Serbia, a large area eastern Russia, wrapped the Earth in thick sheet of nearly on 1 million years, killing most of the living except at the time. This event killed the Great Drying or Mayer death, was the most severe extinction event that Earth has ever experienced as far experienced now. It is estimated that 76% of marine species destroyed and 17% of the land vertebrates and mammalians like mammals and others. The activity of very strong volcanic eruption creates a large area of volcanic rock that now is Serbia traps or basal folding. Ulea is formed from 1.5 million cubic kilometers of lava spewed from volcanic cracks in Earth's crust. Survivors face a new threat, this time one the Woodview effect. The whole planet of global big freeze half a second midnight or on clock of world history 21,000 years ago. The planet was the middle of ice age throughout history. Ice sheet have helped from the story of the Earth. The biggest on one was 650 million years when the planet was virtual equivalent in ice, and we had a lucky escape when volcanoes broke through in warmed the planet again. The millions of years since that big one should have equality returned, just will again one day the future 21 years ago, Earth was gripped by the big freezes. Glaciers steadily advanced across the northern hemisphere for our ancestors. There's one escape glaciations occur on regular cycle caused by variation in Earth's movement through space. Something Earth moves further from the sun, so the planet cool and the ice caps escape the glacier of the last ice reached their fracture point short 21,000 years ago, a period known as the last glacial maximum. The last glacial maximum in Europe is about as bad as it can get, and that means an ice cap there millions miles thick which covered half Britain, and around the ice cap to south was polar desert which didn't have ice on this but also didn't have much vegetation or people for our ancestors. It was miracle or Paris they didn't return until the Big Thaw began 70,000 years later, and when glaciers retreat it changes everything. Released from the grip of the ice, civilization was finally free to begin agriculture, cities, the industrial revolution banks. You get the picture. The end of the ice age made it all possible, but the irony is our civilization is now so complex that won't be helpless if glaciers expand again. And there's one thing that certain: the one day the ice will return, even though Earth orbit the stalking feature her from the sun. Another glacial advance is due anytime. To return of the ice would you be a brutal stroke. 1998 we got glimpse of just how brutal a nice storm hit the city of Montreal. Freak weather conditions created a religious build-up of the 1,000 electricity pylons collapsed under the weight. The power supply failed. Millions of inhabitants were left without heating, and temperature continued to fall. The perfect condition if glaciers were to advance once again. There's not much we could do protect ourselves in establish a new ice age. If it occurs very rapidly, would you lead to complete social and economic breakdown? People would move towards a culture from the northern country like the United States, the UK, Europe. Catastrophe show just how vulnerable we are to Gustav sizes projectiles strike Earth roughly once the century. The last one was 100 years ago. Another deadly asteroid could turn up any day. The history of the planet, endless cycle of the existence and rebirth, so it should come as no surprise that humans are vulnerable. We are humans are the vulnerable. Our predecessors who are long excited. We are super disasters, but not a global scale in we would be here at all. It's not we've been lucky, it's just we have been unlucky. Yeah.